Big old strike on the A-rig. That's pretty damn cool. Nice smallmouth on the old A-rig. That was awesome. Good morning from Dale Hollow Lake. Out here, nice cloudy morning, a little bit of breeze. The only vehicle at the ramp this morning. The water temps finally cooled off under 60 degrees, which is kind of what I've been waiting for. There's a lot of bait and fish very deep yet, so just trying to find some fish that are cruising around a little higher in that 10 to 15 foot down range. Basically had a pretty good day yesterday, throwing a Damiki rig, caught smallmouth, largemouth, a couple of other surprises. Anyway, fixing to have another nice day out here on Dale Hollow. Here I'll show you a few of the highlights from yesterday here, and then we'll get back to this morning. Hopefully I can leave the camera rolling a little bit more today. Let's go. All right, driving around doing a little sharpshooting out here on Dale Hollow. Nice drum on the Damiki rig. Smashed it. That was fun. Dumped it pretty good. That was awesome. Big mark, had to throw at it. Hundred of those down there. Only got one to bite. Nice. If I can get back on that school, there's a pile of them. Hey, look at that one. Beauty, eh? Nice fish. All right, first drop. Seeing some pods of bait fish everywhere, shad everywhere. And if I see any nicer looking marks, fish, just pitching on them, give them a look. Mostly a Damiki rig, but I also have a blade bait tied on, a couple other things, but usually those fish will bite right away if they're interested. Those are the ones you want, the ones that just come right in and smoke it. So just kind of keep moving here. See if we can locate. Ideally you find some bait. There's a lot of this bait on the bottom, and there's some fish on the bottom. But I'm looking for bait fish that's up a little higher, and fish that are up cruising a little higher. Those are usually the ones that bite right away. Then we don't have to worry about bringing fish up from such deep a water. So if I see any up within 25 feet of the surface, I'm pitching at them. We're at 31 feet of water, so just kind of leave those bottom huggers alone. And then so far haven't had any issues releasing fish at all. So I think these fish that that barotrauma thing's kind of complicated. I think these fish that are moving up and down in deeper water, doing a lot of feeding, they're 10 feet from the surface, 20 feet from the surface, 30 feet from the surface, up and down. I think they get kind of acclimated to the up and down. It doesn't seem like those fish are affected by barotrauma nearly as much. If you pulled in somewhere where there's a bunch of fish just hugging the bottom, and you pull them up from deep, ones that have been just laying down there, really hard on them. A single fish here, it doesn't look real big, but a single mark. We'll show them the Damiki here. No, it didn't react. Didn't react at all. You can see the small mark and a Damiki rig coming by. Probably a crappie. Once in a while, a bigger crappie will eat the 4-inch Damiki. We could downsize and have a better shot at crappies, but I like the drawing power of the 4-inch right now. This is a 4-inch jackal rhythm wag, I think it's called. It's got that split tail, looks really good. It's got a real fleshy shad look to it. So I believe that's a 3/16 ounce tungsten head on there, and it's been getting it done. So let's see. Looking, and when I see something, I'll just give it a flip. Not a lot right here. Not a lot right here. So straight down here, we'll give it a try. Kind of ghosted on me. We'll see if they come back. Yeah, they were pretty deep anyway. Some of these smaller marks up high could be leaves too. Some of these leaves get waterlogged and sink a little bit, and they'll they'll show up on the Garmin. If we get any that deny us, then that's what we'll call them. We'll call them leaves. No, yesterday I was getting denied at a rate of 5 out of 6 fish actually deny you, and then that 6th fish might come along, give you a real good thump. So okay, we found something that wants to play here. A lot of rejections. And it's another, oh no, it's a largemouth. Nice largemouth. Nice largie. All right. When they decide to smack it, they really smack it, but gotta get denied 42 times before we get smacked. Maybe they're turning on there a little bit for me. That was awesome. Look at that. Nice largemouth, not a lot in the tummy. Take right off. Just one single mark there. A little bit higher up. Maybe that'll be the deal. Find some higher up fish and try to snipe them. Some nicer fish. Ate it the right way too. Not bad, eh? A few pounds anyway. Fun on the Damiki rig. Right back down. No problem. Big old strike on the A-rig. That's pretty damn cool. Sideways a little bit. Oh, big smallie. All right. Nice smallmouth on the old A-rig. That was awesome. All right, just get back. That's fun. 2 strikes and about 3 casts on the A-rig. I think we'll give that a go for a while. That was such a hard hit. Definitely not putting this down for a while. Came through here yesterday, marked a ton of fish. There's some hydrilla in here. Marked a lot of fish in the hydrilla. It didn't matter what I threw at them. They weren't really into it. Wind's ripping in here. See if we can fool another fish or two on the rig. I suspect there's some largies in here too, so in the weeds you'd think. Gonna fan cast everything. It's not that big of an area. Woohoo! All tied up. Got one in the mouth, but then we got him in the side. So I'll spot lock here. See if there's any more right there. The wind's kind of blowing into that chunk rock. I like that. Oh, sorry, dude. That'll wake you up. That'll wake you up. Ooh. Very nice little hit there. Oh, I bet these fish would hit the jerkbait in here today too. I might have to try that. Although they're busting little shad everywhere. Or chasing shad. They're not busting on the surface, but chasing little shad, so getting a few on the Damiki rig, a few on blade baits. And now, not too many casts with the A-rig, and glad I took it out. Feel like I could get a really big one doing this too. Working it pretty fast. I feel like I was working it pretty fast. Let's keep doing it. bomb cast. Probably should throw that A-rig over this too. Gotta try the jerk bait one time. Give it a chance. There's a fish. Ooh, yeah. Fighting good. Fighting real good. Heavy, heavy rod. Woo. Woo. Oh yeah, nice little football. Guess I better spot lock and see if there's another one there. Nice smallie. Oh, okay. The colors on that, dude. Oh, he choked it. Choked it and got one in the belly. That's pretty typical. Woo. So much fun. Look at the markings on that dude. Darker one. Cool. And they pull. It's always shocking when you hook those, when you hook smallies, how hard they pull. Alright, I'll make a couple more casts on this point that comes out right here, a little bit more shallow. There's another, there's got a buddy. Boat's sitting in 56 feet of water, casting up to about 5, but real sharp break. I just got hit right there. A little tappy. Come on, come on, some flash. Hopefully I don't get busted. Boat busted. The wind is your friend. This is a really steep break line over here. The big basin out here, and the wind's just been pushing into this steep break and out and up over this point. So no doubt there's been current and bait washing over this point all day. Woo! Yeah, big smallie on the A-rig. Whoa, big. Don't come off. Yes. Spot lock. Oh, it's a largie.
Not as big as I thought either. Oh, it's nice though. It's nice though. Oh, yeah. That's why you throw the A-rig. Look at that. Beaut. A beaut. Ho 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 ho. Right, let's get a good look at this guy. What's that? Beauty. Crushed the A-rig again. What are we looking at here? 21, 20. Oh, I said 20 and a quarter. Beauty. Nice. Get this guy back. A little bit of blood, but I think it's all right. Off she goes. All right, that's fun. That's why you throw the A-rig and stick with it. She hit it hard. There's the hydrilla. A lot of times you'll spook, you catch a nice fish, spot lock and whatnot, and you'll spook out the spot like a bare point. The fact that this has got a lot of hydrilla on it, this stuff, beautiful green hydrilla. I'm going to keep casting it out because could be fish on the other side of it. Could be fish that were buried in it that are now up and looking for a meal. Oh, there's a lot of hydrilla here. A-rigs and hydrilla don't work so well as far as going right through it, but we're gonna try to nibble around it, be thorough. That was a high quality fish. $20 and a quarter, but a little thicker than some of the other 20s that I've been catching, so we'll take it. I'm catching some 20, 21 inch fish, but not all of them are that impressive looking. Right there, yeah. Look at that, he got two swim baits in his mouth. Ooh. Careful, buddy. Quick release on that guy. Lost one of my swim bait tails. I don't know if it would really matter, but let's switch it out. See how long this is. A little bit of a beat up one. See how long it stays on there. All right, that was fun. We'll wrap this up. Nice little video, I think. Dale Hollow, couple days at Dale Hollow, couple different patterns that we're working. We'll just run through those real quick. Damiki Rig. It's a 4-inch jackal rhythm wag. It's got a little split tail, nice little minnow on a 3/16 tungsten head. I was using a medium light rod, 10-pound line, 10-pound braid. Actually, this is 8-pound Suffix 832, and I was using an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader on that, pitching at those fish. And you never know what's gonna bite out there in 30-40 feet of water. Most of the fish I was throwing at were about 20 feet down. Some were 15. Those higher up ones are definitely more aggressive, so I was looking for those, and yeah, caught some nice variety doing that. The other thing that was a lot of fun, rather than using the forward facing, just hitting, once the wind kicked up, today we had wind and clouds, and I ended up just throwing the old A-rig. This is a Tennessee rig technically, because you're only allowed 3 hooks on there in Tennessee. So I've got this little heavier rig. I got 1/4 ounce heads on there. Those are VMC boxer jigs in a 1/4 ounce. That weight was nice because it allowed me to move it a little faster, and I was doing a lot of stop and start, a little more erratic, and I think that that's the way to go with these spookier fish. Faster, a little more erratic. So yeah, those are the major presentations that worked. The only other thing that was working was the jerkbait a little bit. This is a Jackal Re-Range 110, and that was calling them up too. Really good presentation. Love throwing the jerkbait and just covering water that way. So had the one precision technique with the Damiki Rig, jig head minnow, whatever you want to call it, and then the jerkbait and the Alabama rig were my kind of my search baits. More traditional, just running, gunning, hitting spots. So hey, thanks for watching. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Had a fun couple days on Dale Hollow.